the silver spoons, hoping to find we're two of a kind. Make it a go, make it grow together.
Oh, and it cuts off.
Well, I did it. I didn't
Oh.
know if me to keep playing it or not.
Oh, we got to dance a little bit.
Did you watch a little Liver Spoons when you were growing up?
I watched
You know?
every episode of Silver Spoons when I grew up.
There's not too many people that can do this. Here's my
No, there's
hand.
not.
I got the spoon on my nose. You know, I was looking at your senior picture when you were at your parents' house for Christmas. You
Oh.
kind of look like Ricky Schroeder. You know, you had
Ricky Schroeder, really?
yeah.
Well, you're
Yeah.
the first person that's ever said that to me. But
You know, the blonde hair, all that stuff, and just raw. You were rolling it, man. All life was good then, you know.
yeah, life was good. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Pretty simple. Life was pretty simple. And you look back here, like, dang, all the stuff we went through. So I guess you told me right before we got on, you said I got to take my Bama got robbed off. So what do you want me to put up there?
Well, I just, I'm trying to figure out where they got robbed at because
Well, I thought I read something somewhere that said they got ripped on a couple of plays.
Every game.
Well,
that's every game, though. I mean, no.
I just had to say something. So I will admit I was wrong. I thought I was going to have a heck of a comeback and win the bowl belt, but I didn't. Congrats to you. The belt's on the way. Is that what is that?
Yeah, with
Is
one
it
game
okay?
to go.
One game to go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pick. I gotta take Washington. I was gonna call them the Cougars. They ain't Washington State, but I'm gonna take Washington Huskies to win.
There you go.
National championship.
I think I'm gonna stick with Michigan.
With what got you the win?
With what got me here. Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah. And I put on our Know the Score Facebook that the Harbaugh brothers, they're kind of good coaches.
Yeah.
I mean, you really.
I'll give you that. One cheats.
Well, no, come on now. That's we're over that. We're over that.
No, it's a fact.
No, it's not a fact. It was good scouting. Cheating. Come on.
Cheat.
Everybody does it. It ain't cheating unless
move on.
They got caught.
They got caught.
Yeah. After they won last night or the other night, then I seen all the posts. Yeah, I can't wait till they take their national championship away from them. And it's like, man, I don't know. But you know what? As far as the national championship goes, that Alabama game was one hell of a football game.
Yeah.
I mean, you go to overtime, that's just bonus football.
You know, what was it last year when Georgia won? Did they beat whoever by like 1 million points?
Yeah.
Wasn't it? I mean, it was like 57 to whatever. And then watching Georgia destroy Florida State too. You had mentioned it earlier. It's just like they came out with nobody, you know?
Yeah.
And,
I think Michigan State would have probably done the same with their 29 kids playing.
Michigan State or Florida State?
Michigan, sorry. Would have beat Florida State.
Oh, you think they would have?
Oh, yeah. They had to beat them by 60 as well, even if Florida State would have played all their players.
Ooh, you're calling it.
All right. If you're going to sit there for 3 weeks complaining that you got screwed out of the playoffs, and then I seen it on ESPN, was the guy's name Mad Dog Russo or whatever his name is. He's going off, and the guy made some points. It's like, what happens 3 weeks earlier and you see this game, you're going, I'm going to go to this. And you spend $6,000 to take your family there, maybe 20 grand. I don't know what it costs to get into football games. And all of a sudden the night before you find out 29 guys aren't even going to play.
Well, and that's what's wrong with college football this year. Next year, it's going to be different because those teams are going to be in the playoffs.
Yep.
And that portal, they shouldn't be allowed to jump into the portal until after the season starts. Is my thoughts, but you know, it is what it is. But I think the playoffs will be good next year. It'll be fun to watch next year. You know, 12 teams going in, and
and what is horrible this year is you didn't get to see probably the number 1 and the number 2 picks in the NFL draft play their final game in a bowl game.
True.
You know, their teams played, but they decided, no, not going to play.
We're going to go for that. Yeah. You know, and there is that, Nolan. I would say that's still going to happen. I just think like someone that's why, I don't know, why take a chance on getting hurt in a bowl game if it doesn't really mean anything? But next year, is it different? Is it different? If you're Caleb Williams, do you sit out that bowl?
If you're Caleb Williams and you're the 12 seed,
Huh? Yeah.
I mean, do you go up against the 1 seed and go, "All right, we can knock him," you know?
Feeds out there.
I
The
think
first
12 is a little much, but I think 8 would be right around. This year would have probably been perfect for an 8 team, I think.
Yep.
But
Yeah, they probably could have made it far. So no, it'll be interesting to see. Yep.
Yep.
It'll be interesting to see. So we'll go with that. But new thing, we're gonna try and keep it. Go ahead.
well, you're picking Washington now. Are you picking that because you're just picking against me, or who do you think's going to really win the football game?
I just Washington with this whole the Pac-12 going away. I just think that's in their corner. They just want to. It's nothing against you. I just think
No, I know. I'm just thinking like with Michigan, it's like, everybody, and I think you even mentioned like who did they play? Who have they played all year?
right.
And then they just throw this out there and they just beat a team that the only team in the playoffs that had a win in the playoffs.
Right.
9.
No, and I told you before we went on that game, and you said it was a great game, and goes to overtime, and that was probably the better of the 2 games.
Yep.
Or of the 3 games that will be played all together. So
Yeah.
I didn't catch much of the Washington, Texas. I know that went down to the wire too, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
that was. I didn't watch much of it till the very end, and there were just some poor play calls on Texas. I thought
yeah.
they got down in scoring range, and first pass I think sailed out of bounds by 15 yards. I mean, it wasn't really very good play calling on their part. But when you don't play in an atmosphere like that every weekend,
Yeah. But Texas, you kind of do. I mean, you're always but it's crazy. So so we'll talk more on the end of the bowl season next week. So that'll be a fun one to talk about. What do you got there? We're bringing up the money picks.
well, before we get going, people are probably wondering what's behind us.
Oh, gotcha.
I got Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Yes, and I've
you're
got.
this is your soon-to-be destination.
I'll be in Tampa Bay tomorrow. So.
And the Bucks are out of town.
And the Bucks are out of town. I think they are.
And they could get eliminated from the playoffs.
They could. And it doesn't really matter because I'm going to be watching one of my favorite, my favorite blonde-haired daughter's soccer game. So it should be pretty fun to do. So she's going down.
Favorite daughter at first, and then you.
No.
I thought you were going to say favorite soccer player, and then you went favorite. Blonde-haired daughter.
Okay, we'll go say favorite soccer player.
Here's an argument for you. This is my kids got in an argument with me that us parents have a favorite, and I told them no. I said I don't have a favorite. I don't think I could sit there and put them all up in front of me and say, "Yeah, you're my favorite."
So I don't have a favorite, but if it's something I'm doing, like if I'm doing lawn work, I would say, let's go, Sammy, because I know that he would bust it out for me and he'd be my favorite yard work person.
There you go. Okay. Now you can categorize it, but you're not going to put him up. You're not going to come on the podcast and go, Jimmy's my favorite.
No,
but don't tell him.
If I want to, go drinking, obviously Noah, he's my favorite because he's the only one that can.
Yep.
But if I need someone to laugh at my stupid jokes, Gracie is right there and she's ready to.
Gracie seems, she likes those jokes.
So she's then if I just need some really quiet, chill time, Lily's my gal because she has to recharge her social battery. So
there you go. Okay, no, that was just something something brought up. I'm like, no, we don't have favorites.
I don't have a favorite. I love them all equally.
Parents, that's
sometimes I'm a little bit more mad at one of them than I would be the other.
Yeah, but that doesn't change their status on an overall.
No, gosh, no, hell no. So, all right, we're gonna do our money picks. All right, so
Dix is catching up.
Dix is catching up, and he's trying to catch up even more because now the games we're betting $200.
Yes, well,
each game.
Ball dropped, we're in 2024.
All right, gotcha.
We're in the serious mode.
So
and then we got playoffs, unless we want to keep it 100 for the regular season and then go however you want to do it. Yeah, I'm going to catch you either way, so don't matter.
All right, no, I'm good with that. All right, well, let's start with our first one. So we're betting 200. If we win 400. If we lose it, we lose 200.
Yep.
So the first game, we got Texans versus the Colts. We got Texans favored by 1 point.
Yeah.
And you are
They
first
in Indianapolis.
in Indianapolis.
I am going to take the Texans because I think they're kind of rolling along. CJ Stroud, I believe, is playing. So I think I'm going to go Texans -1.
As am I, because the Texans are the real deal. I don't think the Colts can really, unless Taylor has an outstanding game again like he did last week. But
Yeah.
I just think,
you call them a real deal. But
well, yeah,
they're top contenders.
yeah, they're contenders, but it'd be cool to see that DeMarcus Ryans get in and with a rookie quarterback and all that.
They made the right draft pick.
They did. They sure
yeah.
did. Yep, they sure did. So, next game, I will pick this one first, and we got the Vikings at the Lions. And I believe I can't read my writing, but Lions are -3. Is that what you put?
Yep.
The Vikings are going to start Nick Mullins, and I am going to take.
Before you take them, the -3 is not the over/under on the interceptions by Mullins.
Ooh.
So you know,
Well,
this is points. I'm not talking interceptions. So
okay. Well, that's not going to change my mind, and I'm going to take the Lions -3.
yeah, I'm taking the Cryans -3.
All right. Nolan Dix's favorite team, the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, who
I won't call him the other name.
Yeah, no, don't say it. Don't say that, Chad. You riled me up more, even more than I am already. Aaron Rodgers riled me up this morning. I'm just slowly chilling down. But
All right.
the Bears are the biggest offseason in history coming up.
And their final game of the year is going to be the Packers.
Yep,
-3.
And I'm going to take the Packers.
Wow.
-3. -3.
Dang it. As am I. I'm going to take the Packers.
Why'd you say dang it? Did you want to take the Bears? Did you already wanted to gain some ground on me?
No. I
Not gain ground. You're already ahead of me.
I kind of. I don't know. The Bears have been playing some good ball.
The Bears have been playing good. Packers have been playing good. I just think, I don't know. The heart in me wants the Bears to win. They shut Aaron Rodgers up.
Yeah.
Which I'll summarize it for you. He was on Pat McAfee this morning as a New York Jet talking about the Packers, saying we, us, we. No, you're not a part of the Packer organization anymore, Aaron Rodgers. Okay, you ditched the Packers for a crappier New York Jets team. So
who just cut Dalvin Cook?
Yeah, who just cut Dalvin Cook?
Yeah,
and so no, it just irked me to no belief. I'm sitting there, and I don't even know why I clicked on it because it said the Bears Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers says the Bears Super Bowl is this weekend again. So,
I'll give you some advice.
Quit watching.
Aaron Rodgers doesn't know crap. Don't let him. Don't let him rile you up. I'll rile you up if it's like your buddy or something. You know, let that. Just don't let some guy that.
I know
that's just me, buddy.
And it's funny because when we started talking about it, Pat McAfee just kind of sat over there going, "Yeah, you're going the Raiders."
Oh yeah. That's all he wants. That's all he wants. But
so go back into the darkness, Rodgers. I'm taking the Green Bay Packers, even though my heart's in Chicago.
No,
-3.
You're betting smart. You're betting smart.
Yeah.
Eagles versus the Giants, and the Eagles are a -5, right? You told me.
Yep. It's in New York. Doesn't seem like
York.
a very meaningful ball game, but it is.
It is for the Eagles. And that's why I am going to take the Eagles.
They can still win the division.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take Philadelphia -5 as well.
All
now,
right.
if they win and Dallas wins, then it's Philadelphia's got a nice little warm-up game in the first round against a lowly NFC South winner.
Whoever that is, yeah. So next one's got playoff implications as well. We got the Seahawks, our 2.5-point favorite, going to Arizona to play the Cardinals.
They were 4.5 until Arizona won last weekend, so then it went to 2.5.
Okay, who are you taking?
I'm going to take Seattle -2.5.
Oh, I want to take the Cardinals so bad here.
Every time you don't, they win. So
I know it. I know it. No, I can't. I just
come on,
can't.
take Arizona.
I
It's
can't.
only $200, Chad. Come on.
The Seahawks got more riding on it. I just think they're going to win. That's just me. Final game, and I get to pick first. So maybe we'll have a difference. Maybe we won't. But we got the Buffalo Bills -3 heading down to the Miami Dolphins.
We have the same pick, Chad, because we're here. We know who's playing better football right now. It's in Miami, but you know what?
It's Josh
Bills
Allen
by
and the
3.
Buffalo. All right, I got
Buffalo
you.
by 3.
So there's going to be no movement anywhere this week. I think this is the first week where like the same bet.
Yeah.
18 weeks for real. I honestly think that it's there.
Yep.
Good stuff.
We're gonna have to pick another one just so it's different.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll go through the picks here and we'll see.
Okay. All right.
So
So
we'll
what do
pick
you
the
got
rest.
next? All right.
We never put money on the Michigan game and all that, did we?
No, we didn't.
just
So let's
picked
do
it
that.
up.
Yeah. Just put 200
Okay.
on there. So there, we're one different. So
Okay. Michigan, you got wash.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Rest of the games in the NFL this week. I'll start reading them if you want to put up our banner, show everyone where we're at. I think I'm still in the lead by 1, or are we tied?
No, remember we tied.
Oh, we're tied.
After 17 weeks. We
Terrible. There's some
Yeah.
terrible games this week, too. All right, we're going to go through them quick. Steelers at Ravens. Ravens are going to probably sit their starters. Who you got?
I got Pittsburgh.
I'm going to take the Ravens. Jags at Titans. The Jags have a chance to win the NFC South or
Yeah,
AFC
Jags.
South. Jags.
Jags.
Same with me. Falcons at Saints. I'm going to take the Saints.
I'm gonna go Atlanta. No, I don't like Arthur Smith. Going
Okay.
going New Orleans.
All right.
New Or-
Jets versus Patriots. You're up.
Jets.
I got them
Jets.
circled too. I am going to take the Buccaneers to beat the Panthers.
Yep.
Okay.
And that will bring them the NFC South, or is there still some tiebreakers going on?
No, I think if they win it, they win the NFC South.
Okay.
I
All right.
think. Don't quote me on that.
I will.
Browns versus the Bengals. I have a feeling the Browns are going to sit a bunch of players because they're kind of locked in, and so I'm actually going to take the Bengals on this one, Nolan.
I'm gonna go Cleveland. Cleveland rocks.
Okay. Cowboys versus the Commanders. Used to be a really good rival. Cowboys Redskins back in the day. I'm going to take the Cowboys to beat
Yeah,
Washington.
Dallas.
Okay. This could be a good game. Broncos at the Raiders. I'm going to take the Raiders.
Raiders. Yep. The Wilson-less.
But he's
Broncos.
still there. He's the number 2 quarterback. So if something happens, and he could be starting this week, they don't know yet.
Yeah, he won't start.
Rams at
Sean Payton's gone too. But,
Gotcha.
Hey, go ahead.
Rams at 49ers. We got the 49ers clinching. They don't really have anything to play for.
I'm gonna go 49ers.
Me too. In our final pick, we got the Chiefs versus the Chargers, and I'm going to take the Chiefs. On this
Kansas City. Yep. So we have one different.
one different.
That's gonna decide the title.
The whole title, brother.
Cincinnati, Cleveland. Oh no, we got Pittsburgh. Baltimore is different.
Pittsburgh, Baltimore. So it could end up a tie. I could end up with a whole bunch of wins more than you, 2 more wins than you,
Yeah.
or you could end up with 2 more losses than me, whichever one you want to go with.
Whatever we want to go with. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I told you this earlier. I got 7 names of coaches, and I want you to tell me if they're staying or going. If they're
All
going to
right.
get
So I need
fired.
to write them down.
Well, I can do it. I got it here. I'm going to move my thing so I don't spill coffee on it. First one.
Excited?
Huh?
I'm gonna get all excited here.
Oh, I spill coffee once in a while when I'm working
Oh.
here. It's just my work desk as well at home. So
Okay.
Arthur Smith, Atlanta Falcons.
He gone.
He gone?
Oh,
Put a
yeah,
big
he's
F there.
got to be gone.
Okay. Robert Saleh, New York Jets. By the way, I think Smith is gone as well.
I think Salah is gone.
You do? Okay.
Yep.
I think they're going to give him a pass with Rodgers getting hurt. So I think that he's gonna stay.
Well, we should actually contact Rogers, because if Rogers don't like it,
well, that's
he
true.
could be gone.
I lost his number though, so I don't know where it is.
Never had it, so thankfully.
Matt Eberflus. I know they're saying he's staying, and I'm gonna say he's gonna stay, but I think you might have a different opinion on that.
Nope, he's staying.
He's staying. Okay.
Yep, he's staying. And unfortunately, I think Getsy's staying too.
He's gonna get another year.
I think. Well, it comes to a point that how many coordinators do you give a quarterback and say, well,
continuity?
He's had his chance. He's had his chance. You give him a second year under Getsy, and they haven't looked that bad offensively.
Continuity. It pays, brother. It does. It does. Ron Rivera, Commanders coach.
Rivera's gone.
He's gone. He's gone. Bill Belichick, New England Patriots.
Yeah.
Now, it doesn't necessarily need to be fired here. You could say he might just step away.
Yeah, he will step away. Are we predicting where he's going, or?
I didn't do that. Why don't we wait and see what happens and then like after this week, I think, because Monday will be Black Monday, right? Normally.
Yeah, I think so.
So you think he's gonna be gone?
Yep.
I'll put
but
it.
He will stay in the National Football League.
He will. Okay.
But in a different. No, he's the same conference.
Yep. Oh, you think he's going to? Is he going to go to Chargers?
LA. He's going to go to LA.
That's my thoughts. Yeah. Dennis Allen, the Saints.
Oh, yeah, he's going to stay.
I got to stay on there as well. I had to flip a coin on that one because I didn't follow him that well. And here's my seventh one. It's going to be a tough one. And I got Mike McCarthy from the Cowboys because I have a feeling if they don't make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's what I think he's gone no matter what happens. If he wins the Super Bowl, he may stay, but he's got to do so much with that Dallas team that I think he's going to be the same thing when he left Green Bay. They weren't a bad football team when he was fired.
Yeah.
So I think he's a guy that maybe he kind of wears out his welcome. It's like every morning you know that the gal or the GM's tired of buying freaking jelly donuts every day for him. So it's like, you know what? Let's go with somebody healthier. Let's bring Sala over here. He ain't gonna eat us out of donuts.
That's awesome.
So you never put O'Connell in on this. Is O'Connell safe or what?
Oh yeah, he's safe. He's safe. He's not going anywhere. He gets the pass too because of Cousins being hurt. And by the way, I think McCarthy, if he doesn't make it to the Super Bowl, I think he's gone.
Yeah,
I really do. And I think he just says, I've had enough. Jerry Jones lets him walk away, kind of like a thing like, I've lost my whatever. I've lost my mojo or whatever.
Did you watch the Ring of Honor the other night?
I did. Yeah.
Dallas.
Yeah.
You could tell Jerry was just like, I want to let you know you've always been my favorite, stuff like that. And I'm just like, scary Jerry.
You lying sack of
liars. Jimmy got, he got choked up and
he
deserved to be in. I mean,
I agree.
I agree with Aikman. He was definitely definitely needed to be in the Ring of Honor in Dallas because he brought that team. And I mean, he's got a slogan that comes up on our podcast every once.
Well, what is that? What is that slogan?
What is that one? where is it? I don't know. How about them Cowboys? Yes, there you go. How about that, Jimmy Johnson?
Yeah. So, well, good. Congrats to him. So, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coaches getting the axe, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. The only one that we really kind of differ on is Robert Saleh from the Jets.
Yeah, and I don't. Yeah,
but we'll see. We'll see. All right,
and I think boldly, I don't think Jim Harbaugh comes to the NFL.
I don't think he does either. And I think you're lagging again.
I'm lagging very bad.
Yes,
I am.
Are we gonna do Are you going to do some kung fu fighting for us or something?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get through this. I got 4 quarterbacks and I want you to answer for me what team they will play for next year.
How many quarterbacks?
Just 4 of them.
Four.
Just 4.
Okay.
Yep. 4 quarterbacks. We'll
And
start
where
with
they're playing?
Yep, where they're going to be, where there will be the quarterback next year.
Okay.
Okay. Kirk Cousins plays for blank.
Minnesota,
Okay. Justin Fields plays for
Chicago,
Russell Wilson plays for
Washington,
and Aaron Rodgers plays for
DNC.
you don't care.
Do not care.
Okay. Well, since you don't care on
The
that one,
quicker he retires,
the better for you.
the better NFL gets to be, because even when he's hurt, there's Aaron Rodgers drama. And
Every week. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Every
then,
week.
since you don't want to answer that one, Justin Herbert plays for.
there was at one point last week that I thought Chicago.
Justin Herbert to Chicago? Really?
There was a 2-day span in there that I saw a bunch of articles saying Bears trading the number 1 for Herbert. And I'm sitting here going, would I do that?
No.
I don't know. I don't think I do.
No, I wouldn't.
But I don't think I don't draft Caleb Williams. I think Caleb Williams. What I think the Bears are going to do, they're going to trade the 1. They're going to end up right around 3, 4, or 5. They're going to trade it with, like, I don't know if New England would. The thing is, the leverage that the Bears have is anybody from, I think New England's 2 right now. Anybody from 3 to 10 can jump over New England to get Caleb Williams. That's what New England has to be worried about. That's when the Bears are going to get the full fledged of 2 firsts, 2 seconds, and then you get the number 2 pick as well.
Okay.
Overall,
right.
I think.
Yeah.
Don't you? Do you think the Bears are going to draft Caleb Williams and trade Justin Fields?
No.
Okay. And I've thought about this. If I wake up one morning and I see Justin Fields as an Atlanta Falcon, I don't think I'm going to go, God, really? I'm going to go, all right. In Ryan Poles, I trust.
Yeah.
But will it be Caleb Williams at 1? Will it
and
be?
I think it's and then we got the combine coming up. I think that has a lot to do with it. Stocks rise and stocks fall when they get out there.
Yeah.
And like you said, their practice, that's important stuff. When they get out and they when they can throw that ball and then the game doesn't look fast.
Yep.
They do pretty well. So
I think the Bears are pretty safe because there's 3 pretty darn good receivers coming out that if they don't get Harrison, I think they're going to be fine. If they could stay in that top 5, top 8, they're going to get, is it Odunze and Neighbors?
Yeah.
Those 2
golly.
Yeah. Got 3 pretty quality wide receivers that would look very good in a Chicago Bear uniform. And if they come in, they wear the number 3 jersey.
And you got 1, 2, 3.
When they stand next to Fields, it's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Yeah.
That's a dream. That's a dream, right?
Yeah. Well, I got my Justin Fields jersey. First time I've bought a jersey since Urlacher.
Yeah.
And if they get rid of them, I tell you, I'm going to send that thing in a postage. What's that? You got to have them
COD.
Yeah.
Cash on delivery, brother.
Yeah. You're paying the postage, Ryan Poles. You can have my Fields jersey back.
Do they even do that anymore? Who knows? Who
I doubt
knows?
it.
So, I'm going to agree with you on Cousins. I'm going to agree with you on Fields. I think Aaron Rodgers plays with the Jets. I think Herbert stays with the Dolphins. I'm just thinking Steelers don't have a very good quarterback, but they got a pretty good team.
Yeah.
And I think Russell Wilson could go to the Steelers. I could see him doing Washington too.
Could Russell Wilson go to the Chargers?
I don't think that could happen. I don't think that would happen.
No,
I don't think that would happen. No. So, and here's one, since we just talked about it earlier. Delvin Cook, Miami native. Does he sign with the Dolphins for the rest of the year?
Oh, they can still sign?
Yeah, he's been released, so he can sign with the contender.
Miami has enough running backs, don't they?
does Buffalo sign him so they can have the Cook brothers and they can really start cooking?
But really, what did Delvin Cook do to?
Nothing.
I mean, I think he's on the downslide of his. I think Delvin Cook is probably
Cooked.
done.
You think he's well done?
Yeah, he could just sit back and watch his brother play in the playoffs, and
Ooh.
yeah. Next week's show is going to be fun because we're picking playoffs next week.
Playoffs.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Playoffs.
The Bears are who we thought they were.
Oops, I hit the wrong. I hit the wrong one.
We know who the Bears are.
Yeah. So that's all I got for the day, brother.
Yeah, I think that's
Right
probably going to it. We're going to in 2024. We've kind of talked about shortening our shows a little bit.
Yeah.
I seen one that they were usually about an hour. The other night they were like an hour and a half, and I watched like 4 minutes of the podcast.
Nobody wants to listen to us for a half hour or for an hour. So
Yeah.
I think half hour will be good. We'll do them quick. We'll do them good.
And maybe
We'll
we
bring
do
it-
2 half-hour ones. So we'll just
And
hit
we
stop
probably
and
will.
start over again. Yeah.
We could do that as well. So
Yeah. NBA Timberwolves still playing well.
yep. Lakers doing all right.
Yeah, they're doing all right. I think they're 17-17. Baseball right around the corner. Looking
There
forward
you
to
go.
that. So Hall of Famers should be announced here soon, right?
We'll have a little talk on that. Hopefully Mauer gets the call.
Yep.
Hopefully Mauer gets the call.
Because he and my
And-
brother listened to our podcast the other day, and he
Yeah.
on there. Joe Mauer is not a Hall of Fame catcher.
Well.
That might have ruffled some
Well.
jacker feathers.
Yeah. Yeah, he is a catcher. I could see why they pulled him from being a catcher. Had he stayed catcher his whole time, then yeah, he would have been an all-star catcher. He's a
Yeah.
pretty darn good first baseman too.
Yeah,
So yeah.
I think all around though, hitting wise, he was a pretty good hitter too. So
Yeah, pretty good ball player.
I would think he would go into the Hall of Fame.
I think he should.
But,
I think he should, and I think he will. So all right, my friend. We'll talk to you soon.
You bet. Are we going out to our silver spoons?
Do you want to go silver?
Oh yeah, might as well.
There we go.
Here we are, face to face, a couple of silver spoons, hoping to find we're two of a kind. Make it a go,